foreplay with women is not just during the sexual act when you just decide, you know, after you had one too many and you come home and you're in the mood and then the foreplay begins. Foreplay is something that is kind of like a continual dance that goes on while you're dating. And if you are constantly in a rush and you both are way too busy for each other, chances are your sex life is going to hurt. Because women need foreplay all the time, which is hearing, honey, you look so beautiful today, and then you go off to work and you do your separate thing. She holds on to that, and she's going to be more willing to open herself up and give to you, because the cliche that women are different about sex, that's totally true. I mean, we're emotionally attached to sex, and that's why so many women have trouble having orgasms, and women have so much trouble actually being intimate in a relationship in the very beginning, because we equate it with communication and how you feel about us. So we need that constant foreplay, which is communication, which is physical touch, that goes on all the time. It sounds like a lot of work, but if you're into somebody, it should come naturally. I don't like flowers, and I don't really like jewelry. I'm an exception to the rule. And I remember one of my dear friends said to me, you don't tell a guy you don't like flowers and you don't like jewelry, because he's gonna not only not know how to approach you or what to give you, he's gonna feel like you're kind of a puzzle and he's never gonna understand it. So she said, just say, you know, you prefer something else.
Yeah, perfect. Well, give that girl a gold star.
I have smart friends. Well, I feel like research has really proven that there are certain positions and certain things that you can do that are more stimulating for a woman. And I will let Dr. Judy take this over with her statistics and references. But remember, women are individualistic. So if you are with a particular woman and a specific woman at the time, which you will be, you should just be taking the cues from her, the physical cues, the nonverbal cues. And women are usually very talkative in the bedroom, so they'll be letting you know either by sounds or some sort of actual word, like, ooh, that's good, or I like that, and follow her reactions. But what does the research say?
Yes.
I think communication is really trying to be positive in a way. Even for myself, I can be very curt with someone that I love deeply and very much, and I wouldn't want to hurt their feelings. But we're such a chaotic society, and we're always rushing to the next thing, and we've all got ADD. You know,
I know.
everybody's got attention deficit disorder. We're all on to the next thing. Our minds, we might physically be here, but our mind is somewhere else, and that's a killer in a relationship. I have to say, when I had my friend who was, and it was really not like it wasn't a sexual thing. He was kind of goofing around, being silly, you know, putting the moves on. And I was just like, all right, fine, you know, I'll play the role as the guy who's salivating and all into it. And I had a great time. I was, you know, throwing out the money, and it was fun and it was silly.
Did he rip off his shirt?
No, but he showed abs, you know, and he didn't really have abs. No, but you don't need to. Women are a lot more